Now let's look at Surbahar and Sitar. From its order, construction and shape, they do look like they belong to the same family of musical instruments. There are some similarities between the two instruments, and then there are some differences. So let's look at both of them. So a sitar has a long stem or a dan, hollow stem, and it's a semicircle stem. Similarly, Surbahar also has a long stem and it's a semicircle stem. There are 20 frets in a sitar, there are 20 frets in a Surbahar. The difference is it's much wider. The fretboard of a Surbahar is about 4.5 inches. The fretboard of a sitar is about 3.5 inches. Both these instruments are tuned similarly. The main string outermost is ma, then the tonic, then the lower pancham, and then the lower kharaj. Same in both these instruments. However, the length is a little different. This from the nut to the bridge is about 35 inches. This is about 37 inches. Sitar is usually tuned in C, C sharp, D. Surbahar is usually tuned in G, G sharp, A, half an octave lower. So it is tuned half an octave lower. It uses much thicker strings compared to a sitar, and it's a longer, heavier instrument, so it gives a big, heavy bass sound. If you look at the soundboard to support that kind of pressure and tension, it also has a much bigger soundboard. So a sitar soundboard is about 13 inches, 13 and a half. This varies anywhere between 16 to 18 inches. They both have a gold resonator at the back, but the difference being a sitar has a half round gold resonator, whereas the Surbahar has a more flattish but a bigger gold resonator. And they both have same 13 taraf strings which are tuned to the scale of the raga. Both have frets tied, so they are movable. They can be adjusted as per the scale of the raga. And this wider fret gives you the ability to pull more notes on each fret. So this is basically an instrument which was designed for extensively playing alap. And in the history of Indian music, there was a time when people played alap on Surbahar, and they played a gat or a composition on a sitar. But since then, I would say over the last 70 to 100 years or so, there has been a huge evolution in sitar. Today, the sitar you see is fairly advanced and acoustically very good. So people play extensive alap and the gat both on sitar. Surbahar is obviously more suited for slow paced, medium paced kind of music. Here you can play really fast phrases and compositions. And yeah, that's pretty much what's there about these two instruments, and I hope all this information that we are sharing will help you appreciate, understand these instruments and the music that is played on these instruments.